And now for more analysis, we're joined by Zhang Xin, Associate Professor at the School of Politics and International Relations at the East China Normal University in Shanghai. Professor Zhang, welcome to Global Watch. Well, China, as we heard, said all relevant parties must stay calm and exercise restraint when it comes to the nuclear issue. How would you interpret this stance?
Obviously, it's a reiteration of a clear message from the Chinese state for all parties involved, not to use or refer to any nuclear material or nuclear instrument in the conflict. This message has been issued actually on several occasions before already. For example, in the joint statement after President Xi Jinping met with his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin, last month. And also, this message is very clear against any further action to escalate the current conflict in Ukraine irresponsibly that might have an impact even beyond Ukraine. We have heard for the past 1 year from Russia a continuous threat to use nuclear weapons, and also more recent efforts to send, for example, depleted uranium bombs or depleted uranium material, at least, to Ukraine from some of the Western countries like the UK. So I think this message is very clear. It's stated more than once by Chinese state against such reference to nuclear material or nuclear instrument in further escalating the conflict irresponsibly beyond Ukraine.
Right, message has been sent and actions have been taken as well. President Xi said China will send a special envoy to communicate with all parties on the political settlement of the conflict. But how much will this influence both sides to come to the negotiation table?
I would say first, the decision to send this special envoy to Ukraine and other countries shows a very clear willingness of Chinese state to be more actively engaging with all the parties involved in the country. If we recall earlier official statements from Chinese state about the Russia-Ukraine conflict, one thing is highlighted in multiple times, that is those who are, China is not party to the conflict, those who caused conflict should offer solution to this conflict. But over time, we do see a subtle but important change in the willingness of China to be directly involved and more actively engaging with the parties in the conflict as we see from the readout from Chinese state yesterday, as a both responsible big country, big power, but also as one of the UN Security Council permanent members. So I think this is the first important message, subtle change. Secondly, this special envoy, former ambassador of China to Russia, Ambassador Li Hui, is very likely to bring some more concrete proposals for either ceasefire or maybe some form of political settlement of the ongoing conflict to Ukraine, but also to other parties involved. That will be one step beyond, very likely that will be one step beyond the 12-point political positions document released earlier, about months ago. So we will very likely see some more concrete ceasefire roadmap or some more concrete proposals for how to conduct political negotiations from the special envoy.